Hey guys, PES2020 here, back again with another Prescot Road to Glory. It's episode 63. We're taking on Bournemouth and then Burnley in the FA Cup. A nice short episode just for people to enjoy. And here is the first game against Bournemouth now in our third kit. The bright blue kit looks for me very nice. But here's the Prescot team. It's Fogarty, Kenny, Caldwell, Rusk, Nistad, Savage, Wiley, Woodburn, Mills, Burns and Finn Hampson on the bench. Verpis, Hampson, Pout, Johnson, Clark, Hill, and I can't remember who the other one was. I think it was Gore. But it's going to be the host Bournemouth to get the game underway, and they're going to start off with the back of with the captain Steve Cook. And already it's coming through the middle with Jefferson Lerma. It's a 4-4-2 against a 4-3-3 now. Of course, no James Pout for Prescott today in this game. Interesting enough, he misses out. But there's James Savage picking the pocket and now come forward. The midfield has really improved this season for Prescott so far. They've been able to dominate games. Savage is able to go all the way and takes the shot. And he's not far wide of Aaron Ramsdale's goal there. Brilliant from James Savage, picking up deep in his own half. Able to go the full distance of the pitch and nearly found the back of the net. Here come Bournemouth though with Steve Cook. And he finds Smith the right back. And already Lewis Cook is looking long for Dominic Solanke. Stephen Caldwell wins the header though, only as far as David Brooks. And Brooks, while he steps up, makes the tackle, but the referee has given the free kick against Prescott's number 7 there. And Wiley's actually being called over here by the referee to get a final warning already, and it's only his first tackle. And it wasn't that bad of a challenge really. Pass completion ratio, Prescott 33%, that is not good. Looking for Solanke in the air, goes for the overhead kick, and Fogarty will just let it go out for a Prescott goal kick there. Interesting tactic there from Dominic Solanke, very far out. Went for the spectacular and didn't work out for him. But it's going to be a goal kick now, and Paul Fogarty going to look to take it. He's actually going to come short now and find Adam Rusk, who turns and goes on his outside and finds Luke Nistad. Here comes Nistad, inside for Savage. Gets a touch. Here's Mills. Plays it forward for Joe Burns. Joe Burns, nice first touch. Burns cuts it across. It's gone right the way through, and Finn Hampson has the opening goal of the game. 15 minutes gone, and Prescott right the way from Fogarty all the way to Finn Hampson, and it gets a goal for Prescott. What a team goal that was, right the way down the right-hand side. And it's a ball in from Joe Burns. It should have been dealt with much better from the Bournemouth defence, but Finn Hampson won't mind. He'll get a tap in to get the goal and put Prescott ahead. As you see here, it's a great ball forward by Jack Mills. Great first touch by Joe Burns. Turns, holds it up, lays it across. Terrible defended, and Finn Hampson taps it straight down the middle of the goal. But here come Prescott now, and Adam Rusk will lead the charge. Getting the ball and now brings it forward. He's going to play it into the path of Jack Mills. Is there a second goal for Prescott, or will Mills not be able to keep it in? And he does. Mills, good ball in for Joe Burns, and he doesn't get the header right at all, but he was also offside. Throw in now for Bournemouth. It's with Solanke. He's allowed to come inside. Gets it through the legs of Savage. The Juma plays it through. Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson saved from Fogarty. Excellently done there. But here comes the Juma again with the shot, and he scores. What a goal by Danjuma. And Bournemouth are level. What an absolute screamer that was. It's a deserved goal for Bournemouth. They've been a good team since Prescott took the lead. They've come forward and attacked, and they've got the goal that they've deserved. And sniffed out the Prescott defence there. It was terrible defending right the way through from Prescott. When it plays long here, Caldwell way out of position, and then Danjuma was always going to outpace Caldwell. It was 3 against 3, and Danjuma fancied his chances against Fogarty, and he found the back of the net. 10 minutes till half time, and it's Bournemouth who are playing on top now. Here's Metham. He'll get it away to Rico, but it's going to go out for a throw in. Good high press, but it's actually still going to be a Bournemouth ball. It's down the line, but it's cut out by Savage. But Danjuma's there again and gives it to Wilson. Wilson turns, Fogarty and Nistad. Now here comes Callum Wilson with a bit of pace. Lays it in for Solanke, and Fogarty somehow comes away with a save. And Rusk clears it for Prescott. Bournemouth still playing good football and trying to get Wilson in behind again, and he's in behind. Adam Rusk, bad first touch from Wilson, and Adam Rusk able to put a challenge in, but the referee gives a free kick now against the Prescott centre back, and it's a no booking, but he'll walk away there knowing that next time he makes a challenge it will be a yellow card. And as you see there, he does win the ball through the back of the man though. Lewis Cook over the free kick for Bournemouth. He'll put it in looking for David Brooks, who heads it down for Smith to Wilson. Can Wilson turn and get a shot away? No, he lays it into the path of Rico. Puts one in over the head of Ellis Kenny and out for a goal kick for Prescott. Here we come now, and it's back with Lerma. Stoppage time has been added and has been resumed. And Lewin, who's the goalkeeper, not Ramsdale, goes long. And there is the half-time whistle in this game. Prescott, first 15 minutes started bright, got the early goal. But Bournemouth have got right back in this game and really took a grip on it. So right now it's an even game, one half of each football, one half of the first half to each team. And how's this one going to turn out? As now Adam Rusk is going to look for Ellis Kenny in his left back position. He's going to come inside now for Neil Wiley. Can Prescott get something going early on this game? Bad first touch from Luke Nisted, but he gets the ball and plays a terrible pass. And Savage now has to collect it and give it to Caldwell. Throw in from Nisted now to Savage. Plays it short for Woodburn. Woodburn with the shot! And it's not far. It's tipped over the bar and it'll be a corner for Prescott now. As you see, Ben Woodburn, a huge chance, and Lewin does brilliant. Corner, Jack Mills is over it. He delivers it into the box looking for Luke Nisted with a header, and it's not far over from the Prescott right back there. Simon Deeley knows that's another close effort for Prescott. Great ball in by Jack Mills. Nisted, not known for his heading, gets it over the bar. Up top for Solanke, and Caldwell wins it again though. It's inside. Joe Burns allowed to turn. Burns is going to hold the ball up and try and beat Lerma, and does. Gives it to Savage. Savage chips it over the top. Joe Burns on his chest. Joe Burns with the shot, and Joe Burns scores. What a goal! And with 22 minutes to go, Joe Burns gets the goal to give Prescott the lead. Well-worked goal between him and James Savage. Great chip over the top for Savage for a through ball, and Joe Burns finishes the ball terrifically into the back of the net. And Prescott once again restore their 2-1 lead, courtesy of Joe Burns. Been very quiet up front today, but him and Savage just managed to get a connection going, and Joe Burns on the half volley finds the back of the net with a beautiful strike into the back of the net. Take a closer look at this ball from James Savage. On the outside of the foot, plays it. He was fouled in the build-up. Joe Burns on his chest, sets it up beautifully for him to finish it into the back of the Bournemouth goal. And gets a well-earned celebration with James Savage, who's the first man over to celebrate that goal with Joe Burns. As Dominic Solanke will now be replaced by Josh King for Bournemouth. Bournemouth not going down without a fight though. They know that they can break open and get attacks against Prescott. There's a ball, hits Luke Nisted, and it's out for a throw-in now. All Bournemouth have got to do is play the football in the first half, and they most likely will break Prescott down. Nathan Ake has come on for Diego Rico. Headed on by Brooks to Wilson. Wilson turns Caldwell. Rusk now comes in. That's a bad challenge from Adam Rusk. And will the referee be looking for his card here now? Once again, it looks like it's kicking off a bit between Callum Wilson and Adam Rusk. It was a bit of a dirty challenge by Rusk, who also gets his deserved yellow card. Stephen Caldwell backing up his teammate there, making sure Callum Wilson, who's not squaring up to him there. But Adam Rusk there, I don't know what to make of the foul at all. But it is going to be a free kick for Bournemouth. David Brooks and Dejuma over it. It will be David Brooks, and he finds the back of the net. And with 9 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go pretty much, David Brooks gets a goal back for Bournemouth. It's 1-1. 2-2, sorry. And Paul Fogarty there trying to get his team back up and motivated. But that goal from Bournemouth could be a key difference in this one. As David Brooks, what a goal, on his left foot, curls it back towards the goal and finds the back of the net in front of that Prescott away fans. And it's beaten Paul Fogarty. It's a great free kick from the young man. So Toby Hill now on and get the game back and underway, and goes right the way back to Stephen Caldwell. He's looking for a long ball, looking for Finn Hampson, who's moved to his right hand side. And it's flicked on and it's back with Nathan Ake and Bournemouth. Here comes Josh King to Ake. Danjuma's making a run in behind. Adam Rusk cuts it out though and gives it to Nisted. Savage is allowed to turn. Plays it to Joe Burns. Joe Burns now comes forward. Plays it, looking in between, but it's going to be cleared, and eventually it's up front. But it's cut out again by Rusk. Here's Joe Burns. Neil Wiley rolls one through, and it's fell for Toby Hill. And in the 88th minute, that could be the winner for Prescott. And it's the top goal scorer from last season, Toby Hill, with the goal. Prescott lead by 3 goals to 2. Simon Deeley's Barmy Army are in front for the third time today against Bournemouth. And will this one surely be the winner as Toby Hill's trying to get away from the crowd. He finally does so and will celebrate with his teammates there. And that's a great goal for Prescott to have there. I don't know how it's come away here. Cleared terribly. Adam Rusk once again intercepts Joe Burns to Neil Wiley, who plays a risky pass really, hoping Toby Hill gets to the end of the ball, and he does. So Bournemouth again for the third time behind in this one. They've deserved at least a draw out of this Bournemouth. They have played good football. Now Danjuma and Bournemouth try and get themselves again back into this game, and it's got 4 minutes to do so at Bournemouth. Here's Lerma. Cut out by Toby Hill, and now here's Joe Burns. He'll play it into the path of Finn Hampson. He's got Nathan Aki trying to catch him up. Tries to come inside, fails to do so though, and it comes away with Bournemouth now, but it's intercepted again by Neil Wiley. Goes wide for Callum Gore. Gore skips inside, and eventually the ball is won back by Bournemouth, but there's not enough time left to go forward. It's back with Lerma to Cook, and there we have it. There's the full-time whistle. It finishes Bournemouth 2, Prescott 3. The front three of Finn Hampson, Joe Burns and Toby Hill all coming away with goals in this one. Danjuma got the first one back for Bournemouth, Brooks with the second, but Toby Hill with the winner late on for Prescott. And now we are going to do the gamesmanship skill, and we're going to let Joe Burns, El Diablo, learn this one. So hopefully he can learn a lot there as we head into the game against Burnley now. Tom Roberts, of course, sold to Burnley for £3 million. He's also not in the starting lineup for Burnley in this FA Cup game against his former team. He is on the bench though. But the game is underway now. It's going right the way back, and Tarkowski and Eric Peters will play at the back. Prescott have got a very mixed lineup for today, with Verpis, of course, in goal. It's flicked on now from Burnley, looking for an early chance with Ashley Barnes. To Chris Wood! And it's not far wide of Verpis' goal there. He has Ellis Kenny at left back. He has James Pout and Jake Sim at the back. Travis Hampson at right back. A midfield of Caldwell, Clark, who's the other man? Ben Woodburn. Trying to think who else is in that midfield. Neil Wiley, Finn Hampson up front, and Daniel Johnson on the far right-hand side. And Hampson gets it back wide for Ben Woodburn. Cuts it back for Kenny. He'll put a ball into the box, looking for Daniel Clark, who heads just the wrong side of Joe Hart's goal there, does Daniel Clark. Again, it's Prescott with Daniel Clark. Inside for Neil Wiley. Can he get a shot away? Cuts inside, goes back wide for Daniel Johnson. Spent last year on loan to Nottingham Forest. Finn Hampson! He's got to score there as the striker. He fails to do so, though. It's a great ball in by Daniel Johnson. The loan spell seems to really have helped him. He's come back a much better player, and delivering balls into the box like that means he will get chances to play. Finn Hampson's got to do better, though. Wiley now for Woodburn. Inside for Finn Hampson. Turns. Can't get the shot away, and it's cut out, and it's with Aaron Lennon now. He's got Wiley on top of him, though, but he gets it away to Justin. Free kick, and it's Jeff Hendrick over it. Delivers it in. Barnes brings it down, lays it off to Justin. He'll get it to Willock. Justin. Chris Wood. Turns well and gets a save out of Verpis there. Jake Sim was beaten in the brawl in the middle, and Verpis comes away with the save. And Finn Hampson now gets it to Daniel Clark. And Daniel Johnson, he's in behind. This is the chance to get his first Prescott goal of the season. Johnson puts it wide of Joe Hart's post. He was looking to try and just place it into that far corner, but he fails to do so, does Daniel Johnson there. Huge opportunity missed there. And how much will Prescott miss these chances in the first half that they have missed? But same for Burnley as well. They've missed a few as well. Here is Johnson. Tries to take on a few, but he's beaten, and Chris Wood and Burnley will come away with it. Barnes lays it off for Hendricks! And he's not far wide either. Another huge chance gone begging for both sides. Kenny to Woodburn. It's inside for Neil Wiley. He'll come forward a lot. Plays into the path of Daniel Johnson. Turns well. Johnson, can he get the shot away? Hart's come out and made a save. It's Daniel Clark. Back for Neil Wiley with the shot, and it's deflected. And now it blocks, and Chris Wood comes away with it. Here's Willock, the man on loan from Arsenal. Puts a ball in, and it's cut out by Kenny, who can't get a good clearance on the ball at all, but Wiley's able to flick it on. But only as far as Taylor, who puts it in looking for Wood. And Wood brings it down! And he's hit the side netting. Wiley trying to look for Finn Hampson, but fails to do so. And Joe Hart goes long, and that will be the half-time whistle in this back-to-back entertaining 0-0 in the FA Cup between Burnley and Prescott. So it will be Finn Hampson to get the second half underway, back with James Pout, who of course missed the league game against Bournemouth, but he's in this game against Burnley and played a good ball, but it wasn't able to be picked up by Daniel Johnson. But here's Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes causing chaos. They find Willock. Willock tries to come inside, but it's cut out by his opposite number, Travis Hampson. Here's Chris Wood again, gets the ball into the box, and it's headed over the bar from Ashley Barnes. Jake Simp beat him once again in the air there. It's a good ball in actually from Chris Wood here. Convinces Travis Hampson and Daniel Johnson, puts a good ball in. It's headed just over Verpis's goal. Here's Woodburn now with a chance for Prescott. Cuts inside, finds Clark, he finds Johnson. Johnson with the strike, and he forces a save out of Joe Hart there. And it will be a Prescott corner. Daniel Johnson furious with himself there. Feels as though he should have done better, and he really should have, really. It was on his weak foot, though, to be fair to the young man. But straight at Joe Hart. Corner to be taken by Travis Hampson. 6 minutes gone in the second half, and it's still 0-0. Both teams have both had a chance, though, in the second half. Hampson with the ball in, cleared away very easily, but picked up by Woodburn, who goes back wide. Travis Hampson gets a second roll of the dice. Good ball in again. Hart clears it this time. Caldwell heads it down. Daniel Clark on the turn forces a big save out of Joe Hart, and it's cleared on the far-hand side for a Prescott throw-in. It's now with Ashley Barnes, who plays in Chris Wood. Travis Hampson trying to chase Wood down. Can't do so. Verpis shoots out and makes a big save. Wood still trying to flick it in to an empty net, but fails to do so. The presence of Ellis Kenny does enough for Prescott. Neil Wiley now replaced by the man that's not been seen much last season, but he's going to get a lot more this season. It's Chong, of course, the man that we signed from Manchester United. Verpis plays the ball out wide and finds Travis Hampson. He turns and goes down the line to Chong. Inside for Clark, plays it back to Chong. It's a bright start for the young man as he comes forward now. He's got Finn Hampson to aim for, but he's going alone. He's going to play it inside for Finn Hampson, who plays it straight at Joe Hart. Throw in for Burnley. Lennon goes long looking for Ashley Barnes. It's headed down by Barnes, and he finds Tarkowski up front for some reason. Here's Robbie Brady. He'll play a ball forward. It's cut out by James Pout. Clark now gets it to Chong. He tries to find Finn Hampson. It's cut out, but it comes back to him. Plays a ball into space now, and Callum Gore is the man chasing it down. He's coming inside his Gore. Plays it across. Chong with the opening goal of the game. 15 minutes to go, and Chong comes away with the first goal of the game. It's a big goal. It's his first ever Prescott goal. And it's an important one for the young man. He's not featured much this season, but he's hoping to do so now. Great ball in by Callum Gore in his weak foot. And Chong able to tap it past Joe Hart. Verpis applauds as he knows that's a huge goal for Prescott, who now lead in this game. As you see here, Chong plays the assist to Callum Gore. This is a great ball in by Callum Gore. Sets it up for Chong on the side foot volley. Joe Hart beaten at his near post. And it's Prescott who lead in the FA Cup. It's long from Hart. 3 minutes to go. Pout cuts it out. Gore picks it up. Daniel Johnson gets it away to Finn Hampson now. Back to Johnson. Bad first touch, but Justin picks it up. Finn Hampson wins it back though. Gore tries to look wide again, but Burnley surviving. Oh, it's a bad ball, and Luke Nisted looks to try and chase it down, but it will go out for a Burnley throw-in with 10 seconds to go. It will be game over. We don't know who it is. It's Justin to Taylor. The referee blows his whistle. Prescott make it to the next round of the FA Cup, courtesy of that man Chong. Comes away with a key goal. Hendrick not happy with himself. Burnley had so many chances to get a goal, but failed to do so. And it's Prescott that come away with the goal. But anyway, guys, I've been Finn21H. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Prescott Road to Glory. I'll see you in episode 64 when we got some huge games in that one.